I am Dan Millen, and I am the president of Livernois Motorsports. I'm Dan Millen from Livernois Motorsports. I've been in this kind of racing, automotive aftermarket my whole life. It's what I've always wanted to do, and I love doing this. We work on Ford, GM, Chrysler, more late model stuff. We do everything from engine building, tuning. We kind of do the whole package here at Livernois though. So, you know, guys got a, let's just call it newer Mustang, Challenger, Camaro, wants to make a little bit more power. We can start off from something as small as like our tuner, that's just a plug it in, it's a calibration, makes the car faster, to a guy that says, you know what, I really want some serious power, and says, I want to put a supercharger on it, or I want to take my Hellcat and make it faster. You look around the industry, there's a lot of shops like Livernois Motorsport, but there's not a lot of shops that do what Livernois Motorsport does. They don't build their engines, they get them from somebody else. They don't do their cylinder head, somebody else does it. We kind of control it all here. You know, it was a big investment up front. It's like a one-stop shop. So let's take, for example, a Hellcat. That's a 6.2 liter, it's supercharged. Our customer's going to take that thing and go from 700 horsepower to 1,200 or 1,400 horsepower. And we make that, we do the software. We do a lot, right? And that's a key component for us. So Livernois back in the day was more of a heat exchange company, did a lot of stuff for the radiators and that. But I got interested in automotive stuff when I was younger, so while I do have a mechanical engineering degree, I was more interested in car stuff than I was in, you know, heat exchange stuff. While Livernois was going on, I had my own little thing going, and I started bringing cars to the shop and working on them and making them faster. So we got to the point where we got big enough to where I had an actual business out of making people's cars faster. It really started from there, you know. It was a pretty easy transition from the fuel-injected small block turbo car. Did very well with that car. We were the first person in any ADRO with a 10.5 to go in the threes. It was me and Billy Glidden racing side, you know, who was going to get up there first to get the 3-second pass, and we got it. To this day, I believe we still got the fastest 10.5 ET. I think it was 374, so it still stands today, I believe. The one thing you learn in racing is you learn to get it done, right? So it could be eliminations, something happens, an engine goes bad, something. You figure out what you have to do to get to the next round. There is no, there's not, it's not gonna happen. Like, you work up until the last second. Anybody's looking for a job in this industry, and if they're just a guy versus a guy that's a race car guy, you want the race car guy, because no matter what happens in your life of working here or any job site, if you're a race guy, you know how to get it done. I don't want to say you have to fail, but we've been doing this for 20 years, and I can tell you from 2000 when we started till 2010, we lost a lot of money. We did a lot of things the wrong way. And I think anybody starting a business, that's very important. You're gonna struggle, but what makes us better from 2010 till today versus 2000s? Having the right people, right? As I've gotten older, we've attracted better people. I think the people here today are what makes what Livernois Motorsports is. I mean, like I said, I'm one guy, but having good people in the beginning and seeing who's a good person and what they can do for you and how you can help them will make your life a lot easier. What does PRI do for me? Well, PRI is here, right? You guys went one notch up for me. Like, PRI is up here now. Like, I like PRI. PRI is more the hardcore racer. When I raced, we would make sure, when PRI show was going on, we made sure we're there. Every major manufacturer's there, racers, they're there. PRI has been great to me as a racer, right? Got a lot of sponsorship deals from PRI. Now as a business though, it's another thing where you have to be there, right? So the rest of your, I want to say competitors, but a lot of your industry's there. You got to see what's going on. The foot traffic is great. A lot of customers that show up there. So PRI is definitely a staple in Livernois Motorsports place to go. We always want to go there. And with what's going on this year, what you guys are doing, it's awesome. So we appreciate it. Why would you buy an engine from Livernois? Well, one, we do everything in-house. We machine it, we balance it, we assemble it, we can dyno it. We got a reputation behind it, and you're going to get a piece that's cutting edge, and we stand behind it. And I really think that we build one of the best engines out there. I am Dan Millen, and I am PRI.